we are going to practice today that, um, well, we are going to practice that one today. Okay, guys, we will practice interviews. That's what we are going to be practicing today. We will be practicing listening. So those are the things that we will practice, guys. Before we start, I want to know, how was your day? Let's see, Medardo, how is your day going so far at this moment?
Hi, good night, teacher.
Hello, Medardo. So, how are you today?
Oh, fine. I I have a good day. Um, all day I was in the office of uh, in the office of one of my clients. Um, Teacher.
Mhm. Don't worry, try it. Come on. What happened with your client?
Yes, in this moment I am in my work. Um, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. Just a quick question. So, Medardo, you like the supervisor of that place, or are you in charge of the administration or something? What do you do there? In You work in Super Selectors, right?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat?
Do you
The sound is very slow. Is
Is low? Guys, se me escucha bien.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, probably
Yes,
mistake.
teacher.
So,
So, teacher.
so.
So.
What about now, guys? Can you hear me better?
yes.
Yes,
Yes,
That's
teacher.
better.
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 Way better.
Okay. So, Medardo, my question is, are you like a supervisor in your job?
I your question is I have a supervisor.
If you are a supervisor.
No, in my job in Super Selectors, I am a pagador.
Okay. Okay, I see. Great. Excellent. So,
Yes,
tell
in
me,
my
Medardo, why are you studying English? What is the
why?
reason?
The fifth reason is I wanna learn English. I like it. I don't know. I wanna talk with my clients or uh, the estadounidenses. Sorry. Uh, I
American.
yes, I don't know. I like it. Is a goal only.
And well, you like the language, but I don't know how are you going to use this English tool that you have at the end of the course? What are your plans? What do you want to do?
It's only a goal, teacher. I wanna learn. I don't have a plan with
Okay, I see. Excellent. Thank you, Medardo. Let's see, Vilma, what about you? How was your day today?
Good evening, everybody. My day was very good, really good, because these days in my job is more relaxed the activities, but ever ever did some some huge problem, but all is under control. The most important things for me is the attitude. When you are in front the in a problem, for me, I try be relaxed and resolve as soon as possible, because the people like a bee. When they have a problem, they ask, they send an email, I don't know, but and I try to under control the situation and resolve as soon as possible. And really my day was very good, teacher. Thank you for asking.
Okay, good, excellent. So great. Let's see. Alex, how was your day today?
Hi, my date it was, I think, born. I was
Why?
keeping, I don't know how to say, keeping asleep sometimes. But I had a lot of work to do, but I was really tired, so it was there were a big fight about my that I was sleepy and I have a lot of work to do, but I tried to finish the all things that I had to do it today, and I think it was a normal Tuesday.
Okay, so today was a normal day. Great, excellent. And let's see. I want to listen to Sophia. How was your day today?
Hello, I have a, I had a busy day. I had a score and the job to complete it. And I had to call a lot of clients in order to get my score. So at noon, I have a meeting to the other coworker, and I prepared my meet before. I had to make the report, and so at the afternoon, I have to I had I had to show to my boss the result of about my score. So I had to um, illustrate my report to before the noon. So that was in resume my day. My day.
Okay, good, excellent. Oh, sounds like it was a pretty busy morning, actually. Well, good, good, guys. People, let's see. The motivational phrase for today, guys, is have a plan, guys. Okay. So what do I mean with this one? Sometimes we just do things, but we don't know what are we going to have at the end. Please, guys, English, try to make it differently. Because if you have no goal, it will be more difficult for you. Because if there is no purpose of this one, you can say at any time you feel the pressure, at any time that something happens, you are going to say, nah, come on, forget about it. Later, I continue later with this one. And with because of this one, guys, at the end, we are not able to continue, right? So it's something like that happened to me when I wanted to learn Italian. I said, well, I was studying Italian. I learned a little bit of Italian. So I was like in basic level. And then I said, well, I don't need it now right now. So I will use it later. What happened then? Well, that one was back in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, almost 4 years since I have not studied Italian. So the things that I gained, I lost them. Why? Because I didn't have a plan for this one. Different is, for example, now my German has a purpose now, and I have been studying it for almost 2 years. This coming May 14th, it will be my second birthday. So my thing here is not that you say, oh, the teacher, oh, he studies. No, forget about me. But take my example, take my bad example as something you don't have to do. Okay? Take it and follow a plan, guys. Try to have something real, something touchable. People that has plans, they are more well, they tend to be the ones that accomplish their goals. So have a plan. What can you do? Set a goal, guys. Set a goal. Next time that I ask you, people, think about it. Okay, think about it. I don't have to tell you what is your goal, right? You know what is your goal, but think about the possible answers, right? So guys, that's it. Today, people, we are going to have interviews, guys. What are they going to be about? Well, about everything. I can ask you about present perfect. I can ask you about companies, products. I can ask you what is idea screening. You need to speak 1 minute. Or I can ask you, where do you live? I can ask you about the weather in El Salvador. But I'll tell you, hey, tell me, how's the weather down there in El Salvador? You are going to tell me in 1 minute everything, right? So I want you to push yourself. Let's do something, guys. To be more organized, people, we are going to practice the following topics. I can ask you anything related to these topics. Okay, guys, those are the topics. I can ask you about the weather. I can ask you about pets. I can ask you about your neighborhood. I can ask you about friends. I can ask you something in present perfect, or I can ask you stories, but these stories you are going to include past perfect, guys. So we are going to practice, guys. That's what we are going to do. For example, a question related to pets. Do you have a pet? No. You need to speak 1 minute. No, I don't have a pet. I don't have a pet because in the house that I live, it's really small space. So I don't think that will be convenient for a pet. We were thinking with my family that probably a little dog like a Chihuahua would be a good idea, but we are not quite sure because nobody stays at home. So my mom works, my dad works, I work. So it's impossible to take care of the little animal, so it won't be possible. But you know, I'm thinking that probably yes, we are going to do it. But in general, I would like to have a pit bull because I love pit bull. That's a real answer. Don't tell me yes, no, I don't like. No, come on, that's basic too. Okay, I want you to give me information, guys. That's what I want you to do. Okay, so please, guys, let's begin right now. We are going to practice. We are going to be in couples right now. Should I make trios? No, I will make trios, okay? So, and one couple. So, guys, we are going to work right now in groups. Participate, everybody in the trio, guys. Ask like 3 or 4 questions each person. The minimum that each person has to speak would be 1 minute. So guys, we are going to be practicing until 9 p.m. Let's go, guys. Let's practice right now. Accept the invitation. Let's rock. Intermediate 2 answers, guys. That's what I want to hear. Hello, Carlos. What are we doing right now? We are practicing questions, okay? Because we will have interviews in a couple of seconds. Right now, there are some topics that we are discussing. So I'll send you the topics right now. Those are the topics. The people can ask you about those topics, okay? You need to answer. So Carlos, I will send you to one group, okay?
About 1 minute, about something, for example, past, present, perdón, sorry, perfect, present, perfect, or simple past, or one, what is the other? Past
Whatever
perfect.
depends.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay.
Yes, but we can talk about 1 minute and wherever, but
Okay.
mhm.
It would be something like this. I begin. So,
Okay.
Vilma, how's the weather right now in your neighborhood?
The weather right now is crazy because in a couple minutes ago it was raining, but now it stopped raining, but now it's hot. I feel hot, and during the day, in the morning is very good because you can feel the weather or the clouds very fresh, but at the middle of the day it's very hot, and at night the clouds is very dark, and suddenly appears the rain. It's
Great,
crazy.
excellent. Vilma, who's your best friend?
I have one best friend is a woman. Now she lives very far away from me, but I don't write every day. Really, I don't write every day. But when I have some problem, I write and she support me, and it's the same with me.
How does
When
she support you? How do you feel she supports you?
I feel she's my confidence, she's my confidence, and I feel she give me the answer that I'm looking for. If I happen one problem, always she has a word for me. Sometimes she pray for me, and she for me is all. For me is relax. I don't know. I feel good
How
with
old is
her.
she?
Is better is major than me. Uh, she has to 35 years old.
35 years
And
old. How old are
yes,
you, Vilma? I'm sorry for the question, but how old are you?
teacher, how many years do you calculate me?
I thought that you were like 20, 28, 27.
Oh, it's okay, teacher, 28.
Plus
4
3.
years.
No, I'm 33 years.
Okay, you don't look like, let me tell
Oh,
you.
thank you, teacher.
So,
Thank you. You look very younger, teacher. I
okay,
need, I guess you have 30 years or
that, well,
less.
I thought that you were about to tell, oh, you are 25 or something like that. No, I'm 30. That's my age. So,
30, okay.
good, excellent. Let's see. What about your neighborhood? How would you describe your neighborhood, Vilma?
How I was okay. I'm live here for until 3 months ago, and now it's very it's nosy. It's very quiet. I don't have many neighbor. Uh, Between my house live a woman, a little woman. She has 23 years old. He is bilingual, and I try to speak with her. In front of my house live my little friend. His name is Sebastian. He is only 3 years old, but the kid is very talkative person, and his mom is very quiet, but the kids, when I don't know something, I have a cat. When my cat is getting out, uh, Sebastian say me, hi, good afternoon. And the mom said, Sebastian, shh. And Sebastian always um, greet me. I don't know when Sebastian say me hello and goodbye and play with me, something like that. Then I have another neighbor, but the neighbors are very quiet. Only say good afternoon, good night, good morning, only that.
Okay, good. Tell me, Vilma, what has been the most difficult challenge that you have ever faced?
In my life.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can
okay.
talk about that.
The most challenge in my life for me has a take decision like buy a house or change of my job. For me, I don't know, but it's a different things, but you can thinking better. It's not fast the decision. You need to think. You need to pray to God, and then you choose the better decision for your future. And but at the moment when I have a take a decision, for me it's very crucial moment because I feel confused, frustrated, I don't know, but in that moment I try to relax and I choose the better option for me and for my family.
Okay, thank you so much, lady. We finish. So something like that you are going to do, guys. Okay, that's what you are going to do. So you can continue with Luis or with Medardo. And Vilma, let's see, before we move with the other guys, I will tell you the things that I detected, okay? So if I happen one problem, what do you want to say in that sentence? Probably if a problem happens.
Mm,
So if a problem happens, my friend, blah, 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 blah. Okay? If a
okay.
problem happens, remember, structure.
Okay.
If subject, what is my subject here? Problem.
Problem.
Verb
Mhm.
happens. Complement. Okay. She pray, she give her person, right? We are talking
Okay.
about your friend. She prays, she gives. Is major. Major means, for example, Mario Duran is major. Miguel
Like
Navas is a major.
Yeah, I understand.
How
I
do you
got it,
say?
teacher.
How do you say ella es mayor?
She's older than me.
Good. I know you know it. So don't say she has 3 years or he has 3 years old. I think you have 30 years old. We use the verb to be. I think you are 30 years old. My friend,
Ah,
she is 38 years old. My little
okay.
friend Sebastian, he is 3 years old.
Is okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't say little woman. Little woman is like a mujercita, right?
A jungle woman.
A young woman.
Young
Or
woman.
yeah, don't say jungle. Jungle means jungla. Oh, young. She's a
Young.
young woman.
Okay.
An old man. A little kid. It would be like a muchachito. That's okay because
Kid.
he's a little kid, right?
Okay.
So, anyways, but
Okay.
little woman, so like una mujercita chiquitilla. So, like that. So, thank you so much, guys. Continue. Next, who's next, guys?
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know.
You asked
Anyone,
for
guys?
Medardo because
Why?
my twins is just happened.
Yeah.
It's back. So we
I don't
can.
know if Alex is going to be talking about Anisi.
Hi, I'm sorry, my internet was down. What are talking about?
Well, and Reynaldo was talking about his pets. I was talking about my
Mhm.
hobbies, and we have to select a topic for you. I don't know what could be. And about music. Talk about your
About
yeah. Talk about your favorite music, please. Kind of music. Right.
okay. I think I was a weird person in order to to select my or what say in order when someone asks me about what is my favorite music, because in fact I don't know what is. I think I like alternative rock or things like that. I'm not sure it's the right gender, but it's like for example, my favorite song is La Flaca from Jarabe de Palo, you know, so that kind of music. And I think is, there are my favorite music, but I can listen every song. It doesn't matter the gender. For example, reggaeton and things like that, I does matter about it. And the only it's easier for me say what kind of music I don't like. For example, I don't like bachata and I don't like the music from Ricardo Arjona. I don't know why. I know some people love love Ricardo Arjona, but in my case, I don't like the.
Señora de las cuatro
I'm not sure
décadas.
if I have connection.
Yeah, no, you are froze, but your image from, but not your voice. Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, probably Ricardo Arjona's manager was locking your internet connection because you were.
Yeah, something like that So I don't like that for example, I was in fact I was talking with my partners on my job about it, because some of them say that he want to listen a song about Ricardo Arjona that is called like El Último Piso or something like that. And we didn't find in Spotify, and for me was like, thank you God, because I didn't want to listen that music. And I was talking with him that I don't like it. I think it was because when I was in the high school, I learned about the figuras literarias, and Ricardo Arjona used a lot of in his songs that I don't like it. That is like ironic and things like that.
Oh, okay.
You have
Heritage
problem with the
down.
connection.
Oh, okay, again. Okay, she's back again. Okay, there's no problem. Okay, now probably we can talk about related something that it could be common on us. For example, actually, I already typed new status on my WhatsApp, and I was sharing with my friends. For example, my experience because I'm learning English, right, and then I increase my level. And actually, I don't know if you will agree with this, but for example, when we are learning English, I think most of the time, some of the words are more popular than others. For example, during those 2 weeks, my in my brain, I repeated one word as well as and actually when I talking with someone, I put in the conversation, right? So for example, talking related to something, and then I add as well. I remember 1 month ago, it was got it for everything. For example, someone once telling me something, and it was like, oh, got it. And then the word is changed, but I select one in the top one of the new vocabulary that I'm learning. So what about you? Do you have any specific word that you are repeating on your brain every single day recently?
Work. No, I don't think so, because my life is very simple, because in the morning I woke up at 5:30 a.m. Then I went to my job I work to my job every day, and I usually work 8 hours. I work today. I work 8 hours.
Okay,
In my job,
so
there are some activities different, because today, for example, I visited 3 customers. One of them is CAE, the other Del Sur, and Banco Promérica. Imagine I am the chief of debt recovery in Tonacatepeque City Hall. It's very rarely that someone is buying to a bank. I'm trying to recover a debt from the Banco Promérica. Is $20,000. Imagine, and they are very difficult to pay. CAES and Del Sur, no, they are a good customer. They are good customer because they are American companies.
well,
So they usually pay everything that you ask. Today it was a good day for me because I recovered $52,000 from CAES. Imagine. But with Banco Promérica, I gave them the second debt note. and they are very difficult to pay.
And
Maybe
they're a bank as well. So
they are a bank, but they don't like to pay. They like to ask for money, but they don't like to
yeah,
pay.
they like to steal money.
They
I
are
know.
like to solve because I had a credit card with them 10 years ago. Imagine 10 years ago, and they were trying to recover the money they saved with me. I remember that I paid everything, but
And now it's your time. with
but
them.
now is my time to recover the debt, and I think that if they don't try to pay, I will pass this case to the juridic to the law. No, how can I say, to the lawyer. I
The
have to
lawyer.
pass this case to the
Oh,
lawyer
well.
because
You will escalate the case with.
yes,
Oh, got it.
there are only $20,000, but money is money.
20,000. Well, it's money. It's a lot of
For a
money.
bank, it's nothing.
Probably, but if they don't have on their hands that money, it could be
No,
their
they don't have
financial.
the intention to pay.
Oh, they don't have the intent. Oh, well.
Let's wait for everybody, guys. They are coming now.
Vaya, vaya. Hi, Rubia.
Let's wait, guys, for everybody. They are joining right now. I think, yeah, we are now. Okay, people.
Teacher, we need more time.
You need more
Yeah,
time?
indeed. Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Let's do something. We are going to practice, still practicing, but with new people, okay? So,
Okay.
let's see. We are 16 now. We're going to create. Well, let's have these groups. Okay, guys, let's continue working on this one.
Hey, sorry, teacher, I don't know what happened.
Don't worry, I'll send you to one room right now.
Okay,
There you go.
thanks.
Welcome.
Talk about pets. Okay, I am not that much lover of the pets. Actually, it's not that I like to see in other house, but to keep pets in my house is not for me good idea because I have kids. Even they want to have, for example, dogs, but I think it's difficult because we have to be taking care about them. I have the thinking if you have a pet, you should take care of them like your family, not just to be there doing whatever they want. No, I know you need to take care about the veterinary, cleaning to the house.
A
Um,
pet is like a son, right? Because you have to take care of them.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
do you have a jar, a big jar or a little jar? Because sometimes it's kind of difficult for some people to have a pet because they don't have the space on the house because they just have the house, but and they don't have the jar, right? Sometimes um, it's very easy when, for example, some families have a jar, a big jar, and the pets could be run free on the jar, right?
Exactly, but here in the city, there are not that much big house. Like for example, I have seen the camp. If you are going to the camp, there is the big space they can be running, playing, everything like that. But in the city, actually, even with my kids, I was thinking this in last weekend. They cannot even go to play soccer out because there is the road, the car are crossing there. There is not the space. It's completely house next to next one.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Then
They are.
in the this is the city. Then we don't have that freedom to have pets. Neither the kids can play also preparedly like they should do. So that's maybe the reason why I don't have it. But top of that, I have a cat. I am lovers
A
cats
cat lover.
lover, cat lover. But I have just one. Even I love cats, but I don't have also. I am not thinking to
I
have
think
more
it
than
could be
one.
easier. I think it could be easier to have a cat than a dog because
Yes.
they are pretty small, right? So they could stay into the house because um, we don't have to have a lot of space to have a cat. But with a
Exactly.
dog, it's a different
Different.
situation because they run a lot. They some of the dogs they really love to play with a ball or something like that, and they need a space actually, right? But with a cat, it's
Yes.
different because they love sleep.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Then that is my thinking about pets. What do you think, Byron? Tell me.
About the pets,
Yes.
actually, I'm a cat lover as well. I have 6 cats,
Really? Yeah, on your
but
home?
we have a big yard. So
Ah,
they have the
okay.
space to sleep and to do that whenever they want, right? Like a run or sleep whenever they want. So we have a lot of space.
Ah,
Actually,
yes.
I have some problems with my family because I really want to have the cat here, right, with me, like that. But
I also love that.
my family don't like to do this, right? And it was like they have their space in the jar and they have to stay in the jar. So it was like,
Then
okay,
if you want to be playing with them, you have to go to the jar.
to the jar, right?
Mm,
Sometimes when my family is out of the house, it's
mhm.
my opportunity, right? So I call my cats and it was like they actually run and we play into the house, but it's not all the
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Sometimes I have one female cat. Her name is Sydney.
Mhm.
She's a really cute, and sometimes when I'm working, she's like mischievous, and it was like she walks in silence, and
Uh-huh.
she also um try to, for example, get my attention, like
Oh,
in my feet and my foot's right, like, and then
uh-huh.
sometimes I'm calling some vendors in my job, and it was like, oh,
Meow.
I'm trying to explain some topics or some issue with package or something like that, and
Uh-huh.
Sydney's like, hey, I'm here.
Meow.
give me attention. And it was like, I have to put in mute the call and Sydney, get out of here. I'm
Oh
busy.
my God.
Yeah. And I have one
Okay.
partner and also he is a cat lover, but his cat is really mischievous because sometimes his cat bit the cables. And one day
Oh my God.
his cat turned off the computer by mistake.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was like,
God.
no, my cat turned off the computer. And it was like, oh my Lord.
Uh-huh. I have also some videos with my cat when he is coming to my computer, but he has never once he has put the no, the button to turn on the off the computer, but used once. But he like to be there, smelling and playing nearby, but it's not that noises. It's not. It's good. He is good cat. Not that
Oh
like
God.
like your friend. What about you, Ronald?
Ronald, what about you?
Okay, hello. I listen to you. In my case, I have two dogs, but sometimes it's so uncomfortable to me because I have to, when I have to meetings, sometimes they start to, how do you say? They start to
Yeah.
bark.
Yeah.
They
Meow.
start bark, but
Bark. Bark.
sometimes when I have to meeting with my friends or with my coworkers or with my classmates, eh, it's uncomfortable because I don't have to. I can't. Sorry, I can't focus in the meeting because I have
Because
to.
of them.
Yeah, because I have to be attempt. I don't know how do you say? Let me see. Slow. I have to slow with them. But
Oh.
before at the pandemic, I had to cut. They are fail, but in that case, I was afraid because they got pregnant. They had to fight little cats. In that moment, I didn't know to do, but after that, I had lucky because I gave to my friends and I decided to receive the cats. But I love to the pets, but it depends on um, they are like a child. They need to care, they need to
Yes.
eat. That is my opinion.
Oh
Yes.
well. Probably this is my opinion. Probably in El Salvador we are not a big fan of the pets. But for example, it's a different situation in the United States because sometimes I had to handle some cases with some customers in my job, right? And some of them they really love their pets. For example, I remember one case. One customer was chatting with me because she didn't receive her uh, her dog food, right? And she was explaining how important it was for her, and she wrote the next words. I really want to get that dog food. I have 6 dogs in my house, so I need to have a lot of food on time. And it was like, oh, it's a big deal. So I provide her a replacement for the dog food, right? But it was like, oh, wow, they really love it. But because, for example, actually when we have pigs and we don't have, for example, the special food that they need, we actually prepare some of tortillas or something like that with eggs or something like that. But we improve what kind of milk or food we can engage them, but
Give to them.
exactly. But in the United States, no, they need the special food, and it was like, okay, well.
You should tell to them, okay, I will teach you what you can give to them now.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to prefer some estofado. No, actually, there are some also pets, they can have that kind of food because
Teacher.
So we were in groups working right now. So everybody will come now, and we are going to start with our speaking session.
Okay, thank you. Sorry I late, but it's raining very hard in my house.
Where do you live?
In Lourdes,
Lourdes, okay?
ne-
Okay.
near to Opico.
Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's go right now. Let's begin. I will select the person, and we will start with Betty. Let's begin with our, it will be quickly, okay, guys? Don't worry, it will be quickly. So let's begin right now. Betty, tell us, well, how's the weather down there in your house, your city?
Well, teacher, I actually lived in Antigua Cucatlan, but I came to Nejapa. I'm having a project with my family, and here is very hot. It's very hot. It was raining when we came, but in this moment, the raining has stopped. And we are in a local that it's in the town of Nejapa. We are here with my family, and the streets are very wet. I think the people have to be careful when they are driving, but I don't know, the people is very confident because everybody is running in the street. And I feel very like nervous because the streets are very, I don't know, there are no lights in the street. So, but the weather for me here, it's super hot. I feel very like I'm going to sweat. And I was thinking when we came and it was raining and it's very cold that I have to take a sweater, but in this moment, I'm glad that I put a t-shirt and I just came like that, teacher.
Okay, good, excellent. Let's see. Let's talk about your friends. Do you have a best friend?
Yes, teacher, I have a best friend.
What is his or her name?
His name is Dania. He actually works, before he works with me, I know him since 2010. And in the pandemic, we were suspended in the work. So everybody started to look in a work, expecting that in the office we will call again, but he get a job in Tigo. So he don't came back with me, but we still see each other and talk about everything and talk every weekend and chat, and we try to see us once in a month. Before we see every day, but right now we can't. So
Okay, good, excellent. So tell me, what about, what has been the most difficult challenge that you have ever faced?
The most difficult challenge that I ever faced when I have a loss in my family, very important to me. And in this moment, my office decided to send me out of the country 2 days before I have this loss, and I was very, very unhappy and sad and crying all the time. But so I can have the job or they were offering me in that time, I have to take a fly and go out to Colombia and be like, I don't know, I think that were 8 days sort of, and when I get back to the hotel, I always was crying and I was very sad because I want to spend the time with my family and got the time to recover my mind and my feelings. That for me was a very, very difficult time, teacher.
Super, thank you so much. Excellent, we finished with this one. So lady, we finish. Let's talk about the areas that you are doing really good. Fluency, I like it. You don't have any problem with fluency. Comprehension, you understood the questions that I asked you. And also the way that you speak, I really like it. Seems that you feel comfortable when you are speaking English. What are the areas that we need to work on? First, careful with the gender. When I say gender, I mean he, she, and it. Okay, you say his name, and you were talking about a woman. He, and you
His
were talking
name is
about,
Daniel. No, I say his name is Daniel. Daniel is a man. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I heard Tanya.
No,
That's
it's
why.
Daniel.
Okay. So that one was good in that case. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I heard
thank you.
Tanya. So something that yes, we need to work on, it's simple past. When you say in this moment is when we are talking about present. In that moment, I can, I could, I couldn't, I get, I got. So you have to be careful with the simple past, okay? The question was, what is the most difficult challenge that you have ever faced? You said the most difficult challenge I ever faced, I had faced. It's not necessary that you use ever in this case. So okay. I have, but you need to use the auxiliary. That's a must. So I have faced, or you can say I have ever faced. Okay, but you need to use the auxiliary. Besides that, it was good, lady. Just pay attention to the simple past in that case. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Next, guys. I want to listen to Wendy. Tell me. Let's begin right now. And I want to ask you, can you tell me about your neighbors?
My neighbors, okay. I live in Altura de Holanda, is near to the Jaguar. And I live with my husband and me. So before the pandemic, we stayed a lot of time out to the house, and I only meet to Laura, and I had in my cell phone like Laura Verduras because I don't know her last name, and I only visit when I don't know, when I need buy something, or and this is the person that usually talk more with me for the 3 years ago. With the pandemic, and in this year, my husband and me adopt a puppy, a beagle, and the beagle is 4 months old.
his name is Rufo, and we used to walk to the park in the evenings, and we had a new friends. For example, David and Diego, because they have puppies too, and we walk to the park together. But the neighbors, I don't know, I think that are kind and friendly, but I don't have a lot of time to join with us. Maybe with the puppy, I have more time because I have to meet new friends, and this is good for all.
Okay, good, excellent. Let's see. Tell me, what about, let's see, tell me one sentence using already in present perfect.
I have already read a book.
Give me one.
For example, I like the action movies, and when I watch the Hunger Games, I bought the books, and I have already read the books about the Hunger Games.
Good, excellent. Let's see. Give me another example, but this time using yet.
Let me see. I had locked to the door yet when I close the door because I take out the garbage.
Okay, good, excellent. Well, that's it. Thank you so much, Wendy. We finished. Let's talk about the positive aspects, and I can tell you 3 positive aspects. First off, well, you understood all my questions. You didn't have problems on that one. Another stuff that I really liked is that, I don't know, but I felt you have the ideas. Well, you have that naturality when you speak. Yes, there are buffer words like but still I think that that's the only thing that you have to eliminate, buffer words. Okay, we will talk about it later on. And the last thing that I noticed, and it was really good, is that you don't give short answers. I like it. You try to give me the whole scenario about the Hunger Games books and everything. So that's super good. What do we need to work on? Well, we are going to work in 2 areas. Number 1, buffer words. What is a buffer word, guys? When I say, well, let me tell you that yesterday I went to my mom's house and I play all those, they are buffer words. How can you eliminate buffer words, guys? We make these buffer words because we are thinking what we are going to say. So what can you do? Use natural expressions. What is a natural expression? Expressions like this. For example, you can say that one. For example, you can say that's a natural word. For me, it's easy to tell you, okay, natural words are this. For example, or you can say, let me think, or you can say, you know what I say. But I want to make the sentence larger. I want to sound more fluent. So I say, well, some buffer words are this. For example, we can say that, let me tell you, that one would be a natural phrase. Another natural phrase, and like that, guys. Okay, natural phrases, you can invent them. Okay. You can also, guys, we call them fillers. That's the name in English, actually. Fillers or filler words. There are a lot. There are thousands. You can create your own. One that particularly I like to use is so. I use so all the time. You'll see it. Instead of saying, I use so, guys, blah, 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 blah. Another that I like to use is, let me see what else. Pay attention when I speak, guys, and you will notice that I always say, let me see what else. Well, blah, 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 blah. Natural expressions, try to use them. And the other thing that we need to work on, lady, is simple past. When I need something, you were telling me about the situation that happened in the pandemic. So when I needed something, I don't know the last name. Well, that means that up to this moment, you don't know it. So if you want to tell me, yes, that right now at this time, you still don't know the name of Laura Verduras, you tell me up to this moment, until right now, I don't know the last name. Okay. I know that right now, still you don't know it. But if you wanted to say that you didn't know the last name, you say didn't, right? I didn't know the last name. I just had the, and I understand that now you know it. So you need to differentiate these words. Careful with the yet. I have locked to the door yet. I haven't locked the door yet. I haven't locked the door yet. We are going to use it for negative sentences. Todavía yo no blah, blah, blah. I haven't sent the audio yet. Some people haven't sent the audio, guys. This is not an example. This is a real life situation. Some people haven't sent the audio. We will check it tomorrow, guys. Also, we are going to have the listening exercises tomorrow, guys. Today, we are going to finish with this one. But please, the ones that haven't sent the audio yet, send it, please. So, Wendy, please study those things, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. Let's see. Let's go with Douglas. Let's go right now.
Let's go ahead, teacher.
Douglas, tell me. I want you to tell me this story. I'm going to ask you about the happiest moment in your life. But I need you to use a past perfect sentence. You have 30 seconds to think.
Past perfect tense. Okay.
Think
okay.
about it. Think about the example right now. 30 seconds.
No, don't worry. I guess I had
Tell me about the
mind.
happiest moment in your life.
Hey, the happiest moment in my life was when I had when I had catch my daughter. I had never talked about, but actually I am a father. I remember when I was playing with my daughter, I was jumping with her and she jumped over me and I catch her. It was so nice. That's like a movies. And I enjoy the moment, sir. Sometimes when I feel stressed or sad, I try to remember that and it helps me a lot.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, good. Let's see. Tell me, how's the weather right there now?
Fresh. I consider it fresh. It was raining at the, before the class, and it was a heavy rain. but during the class, the rain stopped, and now it's just the cold weather.
Okay, good. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, let me see. I consider I'm not gonna use the ventilator then all night long. Just maybe I will sleep really comfortable and really fresh about it. Only that.
Good, excellent. So let's talk about a friend that you had in the past, but you don't talk to them anymore. Well, in other words, that person is not your friend anymore.
Only
Your
one,
enemy.
okay. Or I can speak about a couple.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Yeah,
Go.
I had a friend, a girl. She used to be my friend, but she decided to not be anymore. When I started a relationship with another girl, she told me that I was going to change my personality because when people start relationship, they change. I said, no, don't worry, I'm not gonna change. But she changed. I'm still the same person, and or I consider I'm waiting. If she wants to talk with me again, I with the I I am with with the arms open, waiting for that. But she took the decision. I can change people's mind. I respect every person decision. But if someone doesn't need you in their life, you don't have to try to be there because you need to think. I need to think in myself, sir, and I need to keep moving forward. That's it.
Super. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tell me about what has been, no, let's see. Have you ever said something you regretted later?
Yeah, I have regretted something that I said. For example, when I was a child, I still remember this. Once my mom told me that I did something wrong, and I said something to her that she felt bad. She started to cry. I can't forget that. So since that moment, I have tried to be a good song, and nowadays I hope I'm doing my best.
Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you so much. So we finish. Thank you. So let's see. Douglas, let's talk about the positive aspects. Number one, you understood the questions. So the questions were difficult as well. For example, these last two questions were kind of difficult, but you understood them. You didn't have problems with them. Also, the vocabulary you have, you don't have a lot of grammar problems. So it was really good. I really liked it. Just let's go right now to the little things that we need to work on. I catcher, well, you need to talk in past, right? Because it was a happiest moment in your life. And that's simple past. So I caught her, simple past, okay? That's number one.
Sorry, sorry,
Number
sir.
two,
I forgot that.
don't
I
worry.
forgot the things.
That's better you forget it here than you forget it in a real interview. So, but right now on, try to think about what you are saying, okay? All the time. Great. And the last thing, give me longer answers. Your answers were really short. That means in a real interview, I need to know your English level. So I will start asking a lot of questions. But if you speak a lot, for example, I ask you, tell me about yourself. Well, I would describe myself, blah, blah, blah. And I would say, people would also describe me. And I think I would be a good manager because, so I know you are using would. So I'm not going to ask you to use would anymore. Okay? The more you speak, the more you show to the person asking you the interview, what is your knowledge, guys, the fewer questions they are going to ask you. And fewer questions means that you are doing a great job. In an interview, in an English interview, guys, if they ask you a lot of questions, that means you are speaking not enough. Okay? So try to be careful with that one. And please, next time, try to give me longer answers, Douglas. Thank you so
Got
much,
it,
my
sir.
friend. Let's see. Let's see. I have time for another people. Let's go with I'm going to ask Ronald. Let's go right now.
Hello.
Okay, Ronald. So Ronald,
Okay.
tell me a little bit about your neighborhood.
Okay. Well, in my case, I live in San Salvador. I live with my mom, with my grandma, and with my brothers. But in my neighborhood specifically, there are different people, and there are problematic person and a friendly person. And sometimes we do different things. For example, on Christmas, sometimes we do different activity. For example, we used to eat together, or sometimes we decided to eat together too. Also, and we have different temperatures. For example, there are different child. For example, when my little cousin decided to play with another child, well, they played different games or sport, for example, football, or sometimes they decide to play video games or something like this. That's all.
Let's talk about your friends. So
Okay.
who is your best friend?
Okay. In this moment, I'm not sure if I have a best friend, but I have friends. For example, we meet in different occasions. For example, we used to go out to restaurant to enjoy to different kind of food. For example, Mexican food, or sometimes we decided to go out to cinema, or actually we decided to meet on video, for example, on Zoom or Google Meet, something like that. And also we have to similar likes. For example, we love to learn two different topics. For example, about business or about marketing. I have different friends on the university and the job. Also, I have two different friends in my neighborhood. It's different kind of people, but we love to enjoy to play game boards, for example, checkers or something like games. We will love to know new people.
Okay, you said at this moment you don't have a best friend. what do you look on a best friend?
Okay. I would like to a loyal person, a friendly person. Also, I would like to have to someone that that person has to be honest, and we have to share some likes and values. Um, it depends on the context. For example, in my job, that person could be uh, a sure person. I don't know how to say. For example, he or she likes to share the knowledge. It's similar to the university.
Mhm.
And that's all.
Okay, great, excellent. Thank you so much. So guys, well, Ronald, it was good. Let's talk about the good things we have. It was really good. I like the way you pronounce things. Okay, well, the accent you have. So your accent is really good. There are some little things we need to improve in pronunciation, but basically your pronunciation is really good. So you only need to know how to pronounce the words, and your accent makes the rest. That's really good. Problems with simple past, we didn't have problems with simple past. Congratulations on that one. Be careful with these little things. Third person, he likes, he has. Sometimes you corrected yourself. You said he has to be blah 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 blah. But other times you forgot about the third person. So be careful with that one, okay? You need to be careful with the third person. And I would also with the preposition to. Where do you use to? So my recommendation is that you go and learn the verbs that they need to. Then learn how do we use the preposition to as well. We will see that topic, but later on. Not in this module, in other modules. So that's something that you need to be careful with. Besides that, it was good. So people, that's how the interview will be. It will be shorter because only we will take 1 day. I'm not going to take 2 days, guys. Today, well, yesterday, how can I tell you this? Guys, something that I noticed, and this is a general comment. Don't say fresh. The weather is fresh. You can say the weather is fresh, but that means that it's windy. And because it is windy, it's cold. Okay? Right now, after the rain, so for example, here in my house, it's not cold, it's hot actually. But if in your house, it's a little bit cold, you can say, and with a little bit of breeze, si hay un poquito de frío, ¿verdad? Y así un poquito de frillito con un poquito de aire, brisk. Oh, it's a brisky evening, it's a brisky night. How's the weather right there? Oh, it's a brisky night tonight. It's a brisky day, the one that we have, brisky, brisk in general, fresco, right? That's how you say it. So people, así es como vamos a tener las interviews. So I'm going to ask you like 2 questions. That will be the most. And you will be answering this. So that will be this coming Friday. Monday, we have the test. Así que mañana, guys, we are going to see a new topic, a new grammar topic. That will be the one that we'll be studying these days, guys. So these 2 days, we will see some new grammar topics, people. That's it. Mañana vemos también el listening, guys. Sus audios, los que no lo han enviado, please send it, guys. And that's all for now, guys. Do you have any question before we finish?
Do we have any other homework?
Not today.
Oh, not today. Okay.
Feel free today.
Not yet.
Byron, Sofía, ¿ya se pusieron de acuerdo, guys? Sofía.
Not yet, not yet.
Hoy que
Bye.
sea, guys. Hoy es el momento. Today is the moment.
We're going to.
Okay, so let's get together. Let's get the ideas, guys. So people, thank you so much. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. And take care, guys. Bye for now.
Night. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
Good evening.
Good night.
Night.
Good night. Good evening. Saludo. So, guys.